Hey, all you restaurateurs out there. So I know some regions of the country are having downturns, and all the COVID money has pretty much dried up, and we all know inflation is high, and labor costs have gone through the roof. Some states like California mandated, insane wages per hour. And also during COVID, people who owned restaurants had to pay way more for people that really weren't into the food business at all, but they needed bodies. And so that's sort of shaken out, but it has left restaurants with much higher operating costs and lower profits. And if we get hit with a sort of a downturn, which is possible, we're sort of skating through it now. It's sort of like it is a downturn in certain areas. Around here it's pretty good. The restaurants are full. They're doing well, but people around here are doing well, and that's not the case everywhere. And especially a lot of tax rates go up quite a bit next year. Like the average guy making 50, 60 grand a year is going to be spending another $1,800 in taxes. So anyway, my suggestion to people in this business right now is not necessarily, when I say cost cutting, I would go to all your invoices and look at your chicken and your protein, especially. Look what you're paying per pound, and even check out what Aldi's selling it for, or another vendor, or maybe sometimes there are other products that we can purchase which have the exact same quality. I'll give you an example. If you use chicken thigh meat, which is a pretty inexpensive cut, on the bone it might be $1.20 a pound, and off the bone it might be $2.40 a pound. It might be double, but the fact that you're not going to spend any labor to take it off the bone or skin it, and you're not paying for skin and bones that you might be throwing away. So also, just faster to utilize it as a product. Just an example. So go through all your invoices and make sure that your sales guy hasn't upped the price on things slowly. A lot of times they add 10 15 cents every order, and a year goes by, that's the $1.50, $1.80. You're paying more for chicken breast and didn't even notice it, and chicken breast hasn't gone up that much. Anyway, another thing, I would really think about specials. Especially, a lot of times at the supermarket, even, they have what we call loss leaders, which in a lot of ways, it is to get people in and get the 2-for-1, or the 80% off or whatever meats and stuff. But also what happens a lot of times is it's just an inventory problem, and they have just too much a certain cut of meat or too much pork, and the cost of freezing it, and the quality changes when you freeze something, of course. So they want to unload it, so they make it family pack and advertise it to get you into the store to buy other things. So if you're a restaurant, look out for those sales, and buy cheap and sell it as a special. And also think about the things that just never cost a lot of money, like onions and pasta and rice and carrots. What can you do with these inexpensive ingredients? So use some ingenuity, and try to squeeze out more profit out of the food, through the specials. Another thing you can do is, I notice all these kids that are on their damn phone when you walk into a place where they're not busy. Well, have them be on the phone promoting you. I mean, you are paying them per hour. It'd be nice if they posted 3 or 4 times on their different apps, a photo of your hamburger or your cocktail. I mean, come on, guys, especially you get, 5 or 10 people doing that, on all the apps. That's a fair amount of marketing, and it's subtle because it's them, it's to their friends and their timelines and stuff like that. Anyway, look at the bottom line and get rid of the people who are bringing you guys down. Get rid of the people that are slow. Get rid of the people who have crappy attitude. They're just poisoning the whole barrel. Do what you got to do. Staying in business and making money is the most important thing. So, John Guinevere, restaurant consultant. If you ever need my help, just email me, John at GuinevereConsulting.com. Thanks. Bye-bye.